Hey, shalom, shalom. Hello, buenos dias, buenas noches, dobre otro. Listen, I got a quick question for you all, and I want to get an answer, respond from you all. You can type it up in the comment section, or you can send an email. Go in there, on my page there, down at the bottom, and you'll see, my email address. It's concerning the relationship situation between, brothers and sisters. I've seen several videos that was quite uh, depressing, disturbing, and sad. Okay, now I want you to know, remember, I'm 60 years. I just turned 60 last year. Another 4 months, I'll be 61. So the values and the role models and the culture and the mindset and energy that I was risen in, it's not that way anymore. It looks like whatever goes. I've seen elder sisters on this Instagram shaking their asses right next to their daughter. And then I'm seeing just a whole lot of super stupid stuff, you know, concerning the children and adults. Whereas when I came up, the adults had their position that they carried strong, and the children had their position they carried strong. The children were very respectful to the adults, and the adults were very respectful to the children. The children were children, and the adults were adults. You didn't cross the line. You didn't blur the line. The adults took their responsibility to help teach, groom, and nurture the children so that they could be superior adults, because they felt like it was their responsibility to do that so that these children would be, prosperous and have a good life. They felt like it was upon their shoulders to help set that child on the right path. And your role models came from the house that you grew up in, or maybe your relatives' houses, or maybe the neighbors. You see, because when I was coming up, you got out there and got crazy in the neighborhood. Hey, your neighbors, Miss Carrie, Miss Davidson, Miss Green, they will whoop your behind and take you home. And your father was at work, but your mother was there because she was a wife. She was a homemaker. Your father worked, took care of everything. That was his responsibility. And your mother, she took care of the house and the family. That was her responsibility. Everybody functioned in their calling, and it was beautiful. Your father respected your mother respected your father, and everybody respected each other, and we all got along happily ever after. But hey, that was then, 50 years ago. 50 years later, WAP is a big thing. WAP? What? And, sisters, if you ask them, what do you bring to the relationship? They roll out a list. Oh, yeah. They can cook, they can clean, soap. You never hear the word soap mentioned in any conversation these days. Soap, what the? You know how to mend up socks. You know how to sew and patch up a hole. My work jacket, a couple of weeks ago, the old one, I got a brand new one now, but I had an old work jacket, and it was still in good shape. It just ripped on one side. And I asked the brother, did he know of anybody around here sew? And he said, actually, he do. And he turned him on to, young lady. She could say, yeah, no problem, I can deal with it. But guess what? I know how to sew real good, professionally. I studied tailoring in school. I had an aunt that she owns a seamstress shop. You may have listened to earlier video I did explain to you how I used to help my aunt in her seamstress shop in Atlanta, Georgia. You probably heard that video. But anyway, the sister, she rolled out a list of things. She could sew, she could clean, she could cook. You understand? She could manage the house, take care of the bills, manage the money, handle the children. Oh, she had a list of things that she was, professional on, so far as making a home a home. She knew how to decorate, and she could take the house and turn it into a home. Okay, she knew her power and her value and her skills and abilities. Now let me tell you this, because obviously the sisterhood, too many of these young girls, they don't know their own powers and abilities because they've been tricked out of that. Like I listened to this video a few minutes ago, and the brother asked the sister, "What do you bring to the table?" And just in the conversation, he said, "Do you cook?" She said, "No, I don't cook." And I mean, she said in such a hostile manner that like cooking is a bad thing. Like, what? Shit, man, I don't cook. That's like, do you prostitute? The way she answered, like, nah, ain't no hoe. What do you mean a cook? I don't cook. And so I'm like, Shazam. Then, but you want a good man. And then the sister say, oh, ain't no good man. Ain't no good man. All these buses ain't no good man. No, hold it. There are a lot of good men, black men. But guess what? They were good black women, not you. But anyway, look, let me show you this here. Now, this piece here is for your sister. And send me an email, shoot me an email, make a comment if you feel that I'm wrong. When I was coming along, the brothers understood the skills and abilities and the power of a good sister. And all sisters had these abilities. And all brothers had these abilities. So it was like a general thing. You, back then, you didn't have to ask a sister, what you knew she had her homemaking skills intact, because that was the thing. To be able to manage a family and run a house and take care of a husband and take care of children, take care of family. Because the sisters back then carried that with a badge of honor, and they wanted to be the best homemaker they can. And see, these are words they don't even use nowadays. Homemaker, you know what I'm saying? Value, morals. You understand? They don't even use them words there. Just like I said, the word sewing. Do you know how to sew? What? These modern women, they want you to do everything. And when you ask them what you're willing to do, what? See, I'll rephrase it. Don't say, what do you got to bring to the table? I'm like, okay, you willing to do what to maintain a good, healthy relationship? Make it even more simple. Maybe the table is confusing the shit out of them or something. They can't figure out what you exactly mean. The table, they probably stuck right there. So I rephrase it. What are you willing to do to make the relationship as healthy and happy and prosperous and loving and fun to be with this person? What are you willing to do? Now, let me show you how it was 50 years ago concerning the sisters. You meet a brother, and he may live in an apartment by itself. Now, brothers, y'all know how we carry it. We carry it brother style. Shit may get cleaned up today, tomorrow, or them dishes may get stacked up. The pizza box may be there tomorrow, the next day. Because, ain't nobody coming through. You ain't got no woman. Ain't nobody coming to see you. So you let shit kind of slip through the crack. You come to the house with your muddy work boots on. By the time you get to the house, that mud done dried up. So when you step on your floor, your mud tracked all through the house. And you may not feel like sweeping that mud up. It just take the broom and sweep the shit up. And you You know what I'm saying? You go and take a shower and hit the rack, wake up the next day, and you step around the mud. How can I break this down to you? Been there, done that. I'm not telling you anything that, I'm guessing on or reading a damn book. I'm telling you where I live. I have done that myself. Yes, I wake up and them dishes be over there, and some days, man, I remember one time it was shameful. I just shit, I had to stand there and laugh myself. Dude, what the hell is you doing? You done lost your mind? You can imagine I'm standing there in the house by myself and talking to myself, dude, you done lost your mind. Why? Where the hell? It's a damn shame. It looked like 10 people live in the house. You are one dude, no clean glasses, no clean silverware. I got to reach in there and wash me a damn fork and wash me a plate just so I can eat. That's a damn shame. Come on now. Come on now. Y'all know you done did that. You know you guilty. Just might well go and laugh and admit it. Okay, so let me get to my point, cause this stuff's so funny, man. Y'all stop. You keep throwing me off. Anyway. Oh God. You know you're guilty. Oh boy, it's so funny. So anyway, okay. So, bro living by himself in an apartment. He got a mattress on the floor. Yes, you bought one of the mattresses from Walmart. One of the memory foam mattress you buy in the box. You got the big size, I guess it's queen size, and you drug that baby home. They got the wheels on the box, and you drug it home. You take it out. They tell you, hey, take it out and give it 12 hours so the air can fill up. And so you slept on the floor over there, and then 12 hours later your mattress good, and you slept on the mattress. You bought it on a Friday, so you had work Friday and you come home work, you can sleep on it Saturday. Memory foam mattress. And you got your TV. And the place you moved in, it came with the refrigerator, stove, and stuff like that. So you didn't have to buy it. The only thing you had to buy was the bed and the television. And so you got that bed from Walmart. And you got a couple of sheets, a couple of sets of sheets. You got your bag of Tide for the washing machine. And you got some food in the refrigerator. You good. You good, brother style. Now, you know what's really crazy? But it's real. When you don't have furniture in your house, it's like you don't meet no sister. But the moment you get some furniture in the house, kabam, there's a beautiful sister sitting up on the couch. You ever notice that? I don't know. I guess y'all ain't got that kind of experience, but I'm just telling you. I noticed that 2-3 times when I was moving around. I used to, operate those big cranes, and I worked in the union out of Miami, local 487B. I think I might give them a call today, just check on them, see how they're doing. And when I go into a city, get an apartment, and go over there to Aaron's Furniture Rent. And when I was doing this was before all this here drama jumped off. This was before the Trump presidency. And the reason why I say that is I noticed during the 4 years that Trump was in office, it seemed like these heathen just kind of came out the closet, man. Like they just really showing their natural behinds. But I was out there before all of that when things basically was okay. The black man, he could move around, and police wasn't just jumping out the car shooting the black guy as soon as they, because I had run in with the police many occasions. See, I'm still alive, never went to jail. But the police, it's like they just got intense, concentrated. Where a black man, I remember watching this CCTV in this parking garage. These two people were fighting, a black boy and a white boy. They was fighting. Somebody called the police. The police jumps out and run immediately over to the black guy. Bolo him, Hulk Hogan to the ground, mash his head in the ground. They ain't asked nothing. There's 4 of them. 2 of them ran over there, and the brother was standing there. God, man, I'm saying this guy got to be dead, And then the other 2 ran up with their guns drawn on the black guy. The white boy standing over there, and he the one that was fighting. You see, I went out there to see all that. Okay, but anyway, you're in the house. I go to Aaron's Furniture Rent. And I talk with them, yada yada, nice little conversation, brother, sister, whatever. And I tell them, who I am, where I'm from, what I'm doing, have a little conversation real nice. And so they really fix me up with brand new furniture. I've got the living room set, table, TV, the whole shebang. And they brought it in. And one thing I hate to do is move furniture. Maybe one day I'll tell you why, but I despise moving furniture. So the Aaron's rent was cool. They bring all the stuff, place where you want, and they out. You give them a couple $100, you good. So right behind that, man, I met a sister, kabam, she up in there. But still, the place was just basic. It was like, okay, so you got a piece of furniture, no pictures on the wall, no plants or nothing. Sister got to rolling with me, man, she turned that little joint into a home. All right, then I'm buying groceries. I gave her a key, because I wasn't no, rolling 20 kind of wherever he ain't laid his hat was his home. I like to focus on one sister at a time. And I used to be that player. I had 5 sisters I was, circling around my orbit, but I didn't have 5 sisters. See, I messed with 5 girls at the same time, but I didn't have nobody. You understand? I had 5 sisters I was dealing with at the same time, but I didn't have nobody I was dealing with. What do I mean by that? Uh, None of those sisters could get a key to my place. None of those sisters could ever leave any article of clothing. You understand? Why? Because if another sister came in there and saw another sister's clothing, she gonna have a hissy. It wasn't gonna be a good day for me. Why she can't have a key? So she can feel like, oh, she really in a relationship. Because hell, she with a key could walk in there when I'm with another woman. You know that. And then the next thing, you'll never deal with these sisters when you're tired and sleepy. Why? Because all the lies you telling, you got to keep up with them. Now, you sitting there chilling or something, and you talking, you nodding off, and you sitting there with Cheryl, and you and Cheryl talking, you nod off into a little sleep, and Cheryl talking to ask you questions, and you answering the question thinking that you sitting there with Tamika. And Cheryl, she like, what? And she's like, what the hell is he talking about? So she asks you a few more questions, you nodding out, and you talking, and then next thing you know, she holler, Daryl! You wake up, what? Who the hell is you talking to? I'm like, I'm talking to you, baby. No, hell, you ain't. Because that ain't what we did last week. And then you shocked the shit because you wasn't with her last week. You with the other sister. You see what I'm saying? So you can't be talking tired. Now, that's how I say I was with 5 sisters, but I didn't have nobody. And then I remember one day with those 5 girls in my life, I'm laying in the bed chilling one day. I was there by myself. And I felt so lonely. I mean, I just like, damn. I could pick the phone up and dial 5 sisters, and they all would be there. Johnny on the dollar. Boom. But I felt lonely. And that's when I realized this here is some bullshit. So I considered which one of those sisters that I really, really, really was fond of and really kind of loved. And it was Wanda Dixon. And the other 4 let them down easy. And they went on. And Wanda got the key. And she started bringing her things in. And she got very comfortable. And I loved it too. She had her things there. And she could just walk around in her little shorts or her panties or in the nude in the birthday suit, me and her. And it was nice. I come home and open my door and I smell like my woman there. The scent of a woman, man, when she got herself, it's just beautiful, But see, I had to transcend that dumb shit messing with all them girls, because see, all that right there is an ego thing. Oh yeah, my God, 5. That's an ego thing. You ain't got nobody. Wanda had a key. She can come and go as she please, I didn't have to, worry about nothing. She said, baby, I'll meet you at the house. I said, okay, sweetheart. She be there. She done hooked up a little meal. I mean, child was nice, man. And so I appreciate that. And so the beauty and power of a sister, I don't believe that our sisters today understand their power because they done got played way out the pocket. Now this segment here I'm talking is just for my sisters. Y'all done got so far played out the pocket that you can't get a man, a black man. Your mind done got so twisted that you just don't even know how to get a man. And I mean these single sisters with all this high level wisdom, knowledge, and understanding about men this, men that, and single is a one. Let me show you something about the power of a real sister. My house was just like it was. No furniture, mat on the floor, but that was a nice mattress. That business. Whew. And I bought them cotton sheets. Shit, I was cool. TV, that's it. Okay, so I got the furniture from Aaron Rents, but my girl came in and she turned that apartment into a home. She had all the plants, the pictures. She put up well, I put the rods up, but she put curtains up and everything. All them little doodad, what they call them, dollies or something on the table, and then the coasters on the coffee table, the dishes. I mean, oh, this place was nice. So what am I saying? See, the power of a sister can turn a house into a home. So she put added value to what the little bit you got. The sister come in and she brings added value to what you established. You got an apartment or you got a house or whatever. But when the sister come in thinking correct and she functioning in her own realm that she was created to function in, then she increased the value of that you started. That's one area. Now, the next thing is I was bringing food in the house, and this is where I was eating. I'm by myself, and I'm coming in work. I'm really don't even feel like cooking. So at the health food store, I'm vegan, so they had these cans of chili. All you had to do was heat it up. Yeah, you already figured it out. I take a can of chili. I'm real hungry, 2 cans. Throw it in the pot, boil it. Shit, I'm eating. Then if I really want to get jiggy with it, I will put some vegan cheese in there and have a little cheese chili. And that's where I was eating, man. Then to go get some of that sprouted grain bread and some of those Morningstar sausages. Not Morningstar, it was another brand, because I found Morningstar had some stuff I didn't want to eat. But I got the Turk Fuki. I get the Turk. And so this is how I was eating. This is like always snacking, always, fast food. And then, with the way the food manufacturers done jumped on this here vegan, vegetarian thing, these bandits, y'all got to be careful because they putting stuff in them vegan product that's not good. That canola oil, partially hydrogenated canola oil. Man, I can tell you some things about that oil that they now saying it's the best oil in out. And so anyway, I'm bringing grocery home and I'm eating like that, but I'm not having a meal. But what the sister do, she take that grocery and she make it a meal. She make it a dinner. Instead of me eating cans of chili, she gonna hook up a whole dinner around that. Because I got everything in the kitchen, but I ain't feel like cooking it. So my baby come in, no, sweetheart, you can't eat like that. She says, I'm gonna take care of you. And so you in there, you chilling in the bedroom or TV or something, you hear pots and pans, you smelling stuff, you just happy as a sis in the boys club. Your woman in there, she got a little panties on, she fixing food. Shit, man, she done turned that little sack of food into a dinner. Yay, yay. You hear what I'm saying? So now you got 2 spots right there. You done hit 2, okay, you done turned it, you done came in, decorated the house, you done turned a house into a home. Now you got another spot, you done knocked it out the park, you done took the sack of grocery and turned it into a dinner, a meal. Huh? Now, let's get down right here. So you're a single brother, you ain't got no wife, you don't have no children. Now I'm finna give you a 3 spot, right? The sister finna knock this out the park again. That woman that you got. Say, for instance, y'all go ahead and get married and you start a family. So you put your seed in that sister, and 9 months later, she give you a child. She done took your house and turned it into a home. She done took the grocery and turned it into a meal, made a dinner. Now she done took her womb and making you a tribe. So what am I telling you, brother? No, excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm talking to you, sister. What am I telling you, sister? That when you function in the element that you was created by the great creator, then you are the multiplier. Whereas you can take what this man has started out with and enhance it, and then y'all working together in harmony, you done built you a whole kingdom. And it all based upon you and that brother working together in harmony and him doing things to inspire you to do that. You see, the natural energy of a woman is nurturing, caring for the family, caring for the husband, caring for the children, caring for herself. And then the natural nature of the man is securing the whole family and looking out for everybody, the best interest of everybody. And sometimes you have to look at your woman, bro, and say, listen, baby, stop all this. She's like, what? I said, don't cook nothing. Don't do nothing. Go put you some clothes on. We going out to dinner, or we going out to the movie. We going to walk on the beach. We going to go away to a hotel for 2-3 days, just lay up and eat and let somebody else serve you. We going to get us some massages, you know what I'm saying? Walk around on the beach. This for you, baby, this whole weekend. You ain't doing nothing but enjoying yourself. See, those type things you do when you love, you know what I'm saying? When you love a person, you're in love. And so that power of the sister, when you all function in your realm that you get created in, you can take that bag of food and turn it into an incredible dinner. You can take that empty apartment and turn it into a home. You can take your womb and turn into a family. Those three major points I could say about the power of our sisters when you're functioning in the realm that you was created to function in. But I see now sisters like this video when this girl said, what, I don't cook? Like, cooking is a bad thing. Okay, if you don't cook, boo-boo, how the hell we gonna eat? Oh, that's why she wants you to make 6 figures, because one of them figures, you gonna be buying food. Uber Eats bringing it to the door. Because she can't cook. Look at the damn fingernails. Oh, you got to go pay for them fingernails, $150. I asked sister, how much you pay for to get your nails done? She's like, $150. You mean to tell me all these damn Asians sitting in here and all the booth tables, is filled with sisters and others sitting around the wall to get their nails done, and they paying an average of 100, 150 shekels a pop? God, that I need to go and find, do me a nail course. Shit, I got some money. I'll buy some shit. What? Damn. And then you got to get that done. Then if her hair short, here you go. She got that short hair, dog. She want a weave. And Taraji P. Henderson already put the sisters up on the game. Now she said, I paid $1,000 for my weave. And the sister that was interviewing said, what? That's a weave? No. She said, that's your real hair. She said, girl, my hair ain't this long. Taraji P. Henderson, she's straight raw. She said, girl, my hair ain't this long. This costs $1,000. The sister was like, Shazam, that looked like your real hair. She said, better. Taraji, she said, better. $1,000. She said, you damn right. So she wants you to buy that hair, bro, from India. So anyway, I'm just saying, man, our people, come on, y'all. I said this because I love you. Do I think it's going to have an impact on somebody? It might. You never know. You never know. I said it because I love you. Do I think it'll have a positive impact on somebody? Yeah, it very well could be. Especially if it's the sisters that, y'all out here and you really do want a man. You really want a black man. You don't want to lay up with Tom and Mark and Bill and Luke and John and those cats. You really want a soul brother. You know what I'm saying? Your own people. So you can go over to his family house, sit down, be accepted, be comfortable. You go over to Mark's house and it's going to be somebody up in there. What? They know. You know, mom and dad, they be all, all fronting off and everything. Well, that's who he love, Martha. We gonna have to, give him his space and let him make his own decision. That don't necessary. Hell, I ain't finna marry the little black girl. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. But you going with the brothers, you gonna be in the barbecue, ain't nobody gonna notice you unless you pretty or real ugly. Now if you real ugly, they got, what the hell? Dude, that's the best you can do? Oh, bro. No, hold up, dog. Wait a minute. I'm gonna introduce you to Deborah. She looking for a good man. If you're that ugly, they'll notice. If you're real pretty, they gonna notice it. If you all right, they go, hey, how you doing? You go and sit down. Hey, y'all. Oh man, y'all know I be funny. I be funny, right? so so you want a brother. But I'm gonna tell you, sister, something, man. When you function in the realm that you was called to function in, you can get bam, 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 brother, 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 and good man. Because the energy that you put out is the energy you're gonna attract. Now, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna close out because I'm finished for the day. Um, Listen to this. A friend of mine was living in Richmond, Virginia. Shut up. Y'all know I was born and raised in Georgia. I'll slice it, I'll slaughter it. I don't know if you said Virginia. Hell, one time I think I said Richmond, Virginia. Shit. Y'all get away from me. You know what I'm talking about. Richmond, Virginia. Whatever. It's just like when I was saying it was another word I was slaughtering up. Uh anyway, it'll come to me. But anyway, I'm in Richmond, all right, and the sister and I, we was dealing with this Hebrew thing, and we were going to summer fair the Hebrew was having there, and we was dressing all white. I had my turban on, my little dashiki, and I'm all, you know, mojo, bula bula and shit. And so the sister, she had a big nice headpiece on, a white dress, and it was flowing. She had a jewelry, looked real pretty. And so we were standing out there in front of the house. We just came out, and I cannot remember why we were standing out in front of the house. I don't know if we were waiting on the transportation to come get us or whatever. But a brother came walking down the street toward us. And so we stood on the side, we weren't going to block the sidewalk so the brother can, slide on by. And as he got up to us, this brother literally stopped and bowed down in front of us and said, King and Queen. And he stood up and walked right on down the street. And we looked at each other like, wow, that was nice. Why did he do that? He did that because of the image that we presented ourselves. We look like a king and a queen. And that's the way he showed us respect. Bow down, king and queen. That the image that we, pull that out of him. So my point is what? Some of the sisters, you say you want a good man, then you have to present yourself in a good man manner. Okay, you want a good man, then you have to present yourself, sweetheart, in a good man manner. Running up on a brother with okay, you got the yams. All right, you got that dunk back there. If you run up on a brother and you got that spandex on and he see booty for days, your butt is so big and your hips are so nice, if you walk straight toward him, he can tell you got nothing but yams back there by the curvature of your body. Then you got them big, nice, heavy chocolate breasts, and you got the outfit on to accent all that. And so I can see you. I'm in Israel. I can see all the way from Israel that you got this body part. Your body's just banging, man. So what you're doing, you presenting that as your strong position to get a man from. And the only thing that's doing is pulling the brother from the high head up on his shoulder to the low head in between his legs, and all he want to get up there and slide because you present yourself in a manner that you ready to screw and you got some wop. So that don't attract good men because good men value you at the level of the queen. And the queen, you never see a queen dressed like that. You ever seen Queen Elizabeth over there in England do shit like that with her old ass? Nope. You didn't even see well, that girl that they killed, Princess Diana, she didn't carry like that. Her wild self. She was cool, but she didn't carry like that. The Queen of Ethiopia, the one that was on the throne sitting right there next to Haile Selassie, you never saw her do that. Queen Nefertiti, you ever see her do that? What about Shaka Zulu wife, the queen of the Zulu nation? You never see her do that, but you want to be a queen. So I'm pointing this stuff out to you. So maybe those that do hear this, you might could go into that beautiful brain and say, wait a minute now, that's if you really want a man. If you would just want to be out there on some trick shit like you've been doing, turn the tape off, you keep going. But for the sisters that, really, really just honestly don't know and need a little help, hopefully this will help you to tone it down, put your dress on, and go on out there and get you a good man. Remember, we standing out there dressed in white. I got my turban. My sister got her turban. The brother just walked. We don't know the brother. She don't know the brother. I don't know the brother. He was just walking by. And he stopped and bowed down and said, King and Queen, stood up and kept going. That's because of the image that he saw us dressed and carrying ourselves in the energy and spirit of King and Queen. Now, for sisters that's out there bending over, shaking all them big booties, got the multicolored hair and tits flying everywhere, then you are presenting yourself in that thought realm. So you're not going to get those type high quality brothers with them six figures and with those, credit card and bank account. They'll roll with you cause you easy, and they know that they can screw you easy. You'll give it up easy because that's the position you came from. And if he out on the prowl, that's all he wants from you. You're not going to be the wife. Not like that. Because why? Men, I don't want my woman, to have all these other dudes lusting at her because she got nice breasts, a nice booty, see what I'm saying, like that. And then she and all these animals, and it's a jungle out there. And so you walk around stacked up like that, and you parading in front of all these other hyenas, males, and then I got to be concerned. No. Not no real good man is going to want his woman to get that type of attention from another man. Black, white, blue, whatever. All of them going to be looking at your ass and them big old breasts you got and them lips. And they going to have one thing and one thing only on their mind with you, and that's sex. A good woman, wife, they just going to want to screw you. And that's the way it is. Now that good sister that's looking for that good man, she's going to present herself in a good manner. And then she'll attract a good man to her. You know what I'm saying? Now, I said I was going to close out on that, but I had one more thought I want to drop on you. The dating site. Now, yeah, I've used the dating site. Yeah, I've used the dating site, and I met a lot of good sisters through the dating site. And I know the dating site, it has a good and bad reputation when you're on the dating site. Sometimes they say, oh man, them dating site, everybody just be out there tricking and trading. Well, that's true. Some people do that, but not everybody. So, I call myself a dating site master. Why? Because it's a way you use the dating site to attract what you want. Same thing. Remember us out there, the white turban king and queen, and the brother kept walking. It's where you present yourself. So you're on the dating site. Step-by-step process. You get on there, you're looking at the pictures. So you go through the pictures and look at the face. And if that's a face you don't mind seeing every day, waking up to every day, then you read the bio, the information, And if the sister start out something like, Uh, I this, I that. Okay, she tell all this about herself, which is good, no problem. But then when it get to the point where what are you looking for in a man? And she got a 5-page rap sheet. And it sound hostile, like he gotta have a car, he gotta have 6 figures. He can't have no low credit score. He gotta have a good credit score. He can't stay with his mama. Gotta have his own house. I prefer that he, paying the mortgage, 3 bedroom, because I might want one for myself. He got to drive this car because I ain't finna be nobody taxes. He got to be able to do this. And so you got 5-page rap sheet for all this stuff. Next, go look for another nice face, because that sister right there, you're going to be basically tense all the time, because she going to be like, you know, just, you slip on a banana peel, she going to take you out. So anyway, you go to another face, you like it, oh yeah. And then her bio is pretty cool. My name is Dustin. She tell you some things about herself, and she said, "I'm looking for a man to settle down with, that's willing to have a great relationship that could possibly turn into marriage. And we just have to take our time and get to know each other and see where it go." Hit her up. Hit her up. You can hear how her position, the way she's presenting herself, is more pleasant and more approachable. But that one over there with 5 pages and got all these standards and requirements, man, if you slip on a banana peel, she gonna light your ass up. Cause you ain't coming through with what she say you need to come through for her. There's nothing wrong with having self-pride in yourself. There's nothing wrong with carrying yourself at a high level. But it is something wrong when you carry yourself at such a high level, can't nobody approach you. Now you finna be over there, over that little mountain of dirt in that field by yourself. And everybody know you're over there, and don't nobody want to bother you, because the reputation is that she too damn demanding. A good man, he's gonna want to do that for you anyway, but you can't force him into doing it. I experienced a situation once where this sister wanted to get married, and the things she was doing was like tactics to get me to marry her. You see, I didn't marry her, but I liked her. I mean, I thought she was a beautiful, warm-hearted sister, man. She was just like great, but she was pushing me, and I wanted to experience the come up, the get together, like we gonna get together and talk and go out and date. She wanted to get married right away. That's kind of unnerving, because I really don't know you. You really don't know me. And I would hate to find out that you got a button that if I accidentally push it, you're gonna explode. You know what I'm saying? So no, we didn't do that. Let the relationship develop. You know what I'm saying? So if you really, really, truly, truly, honestly looking for a good man, present yourself in a good woman manner, and you'll get him. He'll appear out of nowhere, somebody that you least expect. Okay, so what if he don't have a 6-pack? What if he just got a stomach? He ain't big hanging over his belt, and he ain't all sweating and everything, but he's a good brother. He's working. He's got a good heart. He means well. He may not have that 6 figures and everything, but guess what? Maybe, but just maybe, with you and him working together, y'all can get an 8-figure. You ever thought about that? We know how the old folks say, well, we just decided to get together and figured, we'll grow through life and figure it out as we go. But at least, we'll be here together, and, come what may. Old folks real simple. You come through the door with all these checkoffs and shit with your list, man, you scare the hell out of people, man. I don't want to deal with all that. You turn a house into a home. You take a sack of food and turn it into a great meal. You take your womb and his seed and make a great tribe. Baby after baby after baby. A few years go by, you got all these beautiful children running around. Then their children start having children, and you got grandchildren. All that stuff started right there with that woman, coming into your life, brother, and she working and you working and y'all working in harmony with each other. Now you got a family, and you walk around all proud. Oh, my wife and my children. That shit, that feels good, man. I got 6 children and 2 grandchildren. I know what I'm talking about. See, these things that I'm sharing with you, I'm not, getting this because I went to a daggone psychology class in a college somewhere, and I'm giving you theory. I'm telling you what I've lived and experienced, and that's why it comes across more real, because I did it, okay, and I'm not ashamed to share it with you now because I want you to be successful. Understand? Because listen, we black folk talking about coming together and doing something. You ain't gonna do a damn thing single. Why? Why can I say that? Look around at the most successful people in the world. They all married, dumbass. Jay-Z, ain't he married? 50 Cent, ain't he with somebody? I don't know if he married, but he got Shy, the son, and did he take good care? He with somebody. Huh? Snoop Dogg, look at him. Been with that sister for years. Eminem got somebody. Eminem say he's super duper private. The dude that started BET, what's his name? Johnson, married. You have a few of them walking around, they ain't got nobody. They not married, but they got some. Look at Oprah and Stedman. Always, whatever. Gail, I don't know. She up in there. Yeah, but y'all, that's another story. But most of these people that are successful, they married. Because why? Having a wife or a husband or whatnot, you married, it helps to balance out certain real key hormones that you need to be balanced in order for you to go ahead and push on to that level of greatness that you're trying to achieve. They're all married. Warren Buffett married. Bill Gates married, but they got divorced. And the word that I'm getting out now through my sources is the real reason why Melinda divorced Bill, because that nigga relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. And you don't be having relationships like that with Jeffrey Epstein being cool. You out there doing some freak stuff out there on that island. You know what I'm saying? All these people are married. Dave Chappelle, married. Kevin Hart, married. You feel what I'm saying? Denzel Washington, married. Shaquille O'Neal, married. LeBron James, married. Michael Jordan, married. Could be white or black, but they married. You see what I'm saying? And so you outside looking in talking about what, but you don't even understand yet the fundamental elements of real success. Real success. You know? Even Kamala Harris, her ding dong butt, married. All them government officials up there, married. And you walk around single, talking about you want. Look, y'all better stop this fuckery and take off them damn multicolored hair pieces you got glued on up there and take all that tight shit on. We know your big booty, and put something decent on and go on out there and get you a good man and leave these ding dongs in their damn places. Look up. And then when you get this good man, don't let them thoughts be hanging all out at your house. That shit ain't cool neither. Now you done moved into another realm. You need to be kicking with other successful married sisters. But them girls out there, you don't want them hanging out all with your man. Not that you don't trust your man, you don't trust them. You know what I'm saying? Not that you trust them and don't trust your man, you just don't want to run no risk of nothing falling through the crack. And you don't want to put him in that type of, situation. Now you got all the donk, all the yams, all the wop, everything you need to take care of your man. But we know certain things happen. Shaniqua. You know what I'm saying? And I said these things to you because I love you. And these beautiful chocolate brothers and sisters running around this world are all nines, super intellect, but, we gotten played out of the pocket. We got tricked. We got duped. Psychologically screwed. Like Houdini said. Houdini was the magician that they said was the greatest magician in all time. Because Houdini made a whole bunch of stuff disappear. He was one of the greatest magicians they say ever. But here's the deal. When they interviewed Houdini told him, he said, y'all say that I'm a great musician because I make things disappear. You say I want to set this record straight on that. Number one, I've never made anything disappear. I don't know if you ever get to that. But what I do know is that I know how to make you believe that it disappeared. You see that? Houdini said, I have never made anything disappear, and I don't know how, and I don't know who, if anybody that can make things disappear. So I'm telling you now, I don't know how to make anything disappear, but what I am good at is making you believe that it disappeared. This is your brother, Israel Nubian King, and I said all these things to you from my heart because I love you. Okay? It's upon you to take your emotions out, get the facts and information to move on and be successful at that you want to be successful. Whether it will have a positive impact on somebody, I don't know. I'm pretty sure some of you all may get a little upset and you may type me a vicious email. But okay, that's cool too. I told you to put your comments on there and email if you want to. And I want to hear what you say. But I did this because I love you. And how much I love you? A lot. Like from the basement of my heart all the way up to the attic of my mind. I love you 24/7. That means I love you all the time. Shalom.